Today was hockey issues. Things like training camp, travel, ice conditions, things that I guess directly relate more to day-to-day things the players go through and see. And I thought things went well. It was a cordial meeting again, and good discussion.
Obviously, yesterday and the day before that were the big meetings. Why are secondary meetings like this so important?
Well, we've broken. There's so much to cover, and there's different subcommittees to kind of hit every area, have you will. And so this is a different area. They're all important equally. Every issue is important to the players, and we're involved in them all. So as you can see, we're here today working with them again, and things went well, I think, and it was a good discussion, like I said.
Chris, do you sense that there's maybe more room where the sides are seeing eye to eye on some of the secondary issues than the main economic ones?
I think in a negotiation, there's things you go back and forth with and throw around, and that's what we're doing here. And some things are easier to talk about than others, but I guess that's the fun of negotiating and bargaining. You're allowed to bring up anything that you take issue with. So we're doing that, and both sides have been good, I think.
The leaders from both sides yesterday were pretty clear that there's still a wide gap to be bridged here. As a player, are you getting concerned about that September 15th deadline that's looming?
Personally, I'm not a whole lot concerned there. The side that continually brings up the September 15th. As players, we haven't threatened or talked about any job action. That's not something we're thinking about. We're working day to day to try and make a deal and working hard at it. And I thought in our proposal we made a step in considerable concessions to them, and frankly, it was a little disappointing to see the response yesterday, and the view they have on it.
Why was it disappointing for you? Did you feel like there was enough?
Well, we just took, I thought, we think a step in that direction, and 7 years ago we did. The industry's grown, $1 billion a year since, and basically they just want more money. So I think with the players willing to take part of our revenue going forward and combine with the teams that make more money in the league, the more powerful clubs, the Torontos, Vancouvers, those are the ones we'd be talking about to help, the small market teams, have you will, the ones that struggle, and really fix the problems. Just disappointing, I guess, that they didn't see it more in that way. I think when you're talking about our CBA, we had a stoppage the last time. We continue to have issue, and there's a systematical problem when we keep running into this. And what we've proposed is working towards not being in that situation again. And hopefully we'll continue to talk about it, and there'll be other things talked about, and we'll be able to come to something.
Do you think it's incumbent on the NHL to come more in your direction, the players' direction?
I just think they took such an aggressive stance with their first proposal, and we could have taken an aggressive stance the other way, and we didn't. We want to fix the systematic issues they have with the way things are run, and I think we're being more unfair in doing that. And I really don't know what other way to look at it. I think as players, we all support it, we believe in it, and we'll see going forward here.
Yesterday, Mr. Bettman said that on some aspects you are in two different worlds. Does the player feel this way too?
Well, I think they took such an aggressive approach, and in our eyes, we took an approach of taking some concessions and trying to fix a problem. So for him to take make the statements of being so far apart, and it's difficult for us to understand at this point, yeah.
How much would a second work stoppage in less than 10 years hurt the game?
Well, of course, it'd be incredible how much it would hurt. You know, we don't want that as players. I think our proposal shows that. You know, we want to get something done. We're working towards it. And, you know, the fact that we continually have to talk about this, it just, you know, speaks to the issues we really have in the system we're in, and it's got to change.